Welcome to Bubble and Pop. I'm Pop, and today I'll be making a video showing you different methods to fix up old dolls. For example, I have my old Blythe doll right here, and she is in really bad condition. So she has her hair really messed up. She has a few scratches here and there, which are kind of small, but still. She doesn't like it, and I've also got, maybe I might fix up the clothes because this one's spreading a little bit, so she's just a really old doll, and I'm going to make her look new again. So this method works on many dolls, so if you have maybe an old doll, you've come to the right video, because now you can make her look good as new. Well, firstly for the hair, if she has any elastics, cut them off, well, take them off if you can, but if you can't, like this is pretty much stuck on, get some really small scissors, and it's important that it's small so it can get under the elastic and it doesn't cut the hair. So you get them, and just really ever so carefully, and try not to hurt yourself either while doing this, go under the rubber band, the elastic in small areas, and cut until it is all off. So I've just cut the last bit, and I'm going to take the old elastic out of her hair. And if you do get a bit of the hair, it is okay. Just try not to cut off a huge amount. So over here was all my elastics and a tiny bit of hair. So I'm just going to push that to the side and chuck it out. And then we are going to be rinsing and soaking her hair to make sure it's smooth. To do this, you will need to take off her head, okay? So decapitate her just for a little bit, and then what you could do is maybe put some sticky tape over the whole of her head so water doesn't go in, or you could put blue tack on top, because you might be scared that it might rip off paint. I'm going to put a bit of blue tack and sticky tape on top, just a little bit, so because I think that this would be the base coat anyway. So yeah, it depends on whereabouts your doll is, but yeah, just put some sticky tape or blue tack to cover the hole so that water doesn't go inside. On dolls you can't get rid of the head. You can just make sure that you have them wrapped around a towel or something so that the water doesn't go into the joints, and then they will start to rust if it stays there for a while, and we don't want that. So you would have to put them in the towel or something to cover up all the joints, maybe blue tack around the joints or sticky tape, just something so it doesn't go into the joints and then it will rust. So once you've covered up the hole, if you have one, another good idea to use is to just maybe get a tissue or a cloth and then cut just a little bit. So make sure it's like a few pieces, or like just one piece, but like just make sure it's like a few, like that. And then what we could do is to fold it over, fold it over like that, and maybe again, depends on how big your doll is. And then you can get some sticky tape. Sorry, just my sticky tape is going the wrong way, so yeah. So we're going to get the sticky tape, get some. Sorry, I've got to fix it. Okay, so get some sticky tape, and then, maybe I can fold it one more time. Get it around her face so that it doesn't go into her eye joints. So, and then we can tape that on. And this is not permanent. You know what I'm trying to say. It doesn't last. It's not forever. Something just got stuck in my finger. So it doesn't last. We're going to take this all off. It's just so that her body and stuff doesn't get wet and she doesn't rust. Whoa. Okay. My tissue just blew out of the blue. Okay, so like that, so it doesn't go into her eyes and the eyes don't rust. So yes, now we are going to be starting to get her hair wet. So you will be getting a container and filling it with water, or you could do this in the tap or the basin or somewhere where there's a area of water, and you can put in a bit of soap or shampoo. I'm just using this liquid hand soap, and I'll be putting maybe, let's say, 2 little squeezes of that, and you can use your hands or a stick or something and just swirl it around so it gets all the soap or shampoo roughly through it. So let me just do this, just so it can be a bit more bubbly for and a bit more like cleaner. And make sure it's clean water, not dirty water, because you're trying to clean the hair right now. So next step is cleaning. So you'll be getting your doll and just putting her head in the water, trying not to get her face in. But if you do, it's okay, because as if you can look here, it is protective. It is covered everything. So we're just gonna put her around and start moisturizing the hair. So start rubbing it into the soap, and if you need to, of course, put more soap or more shampoo, but just start moisturizing it. And her fringe, if she has one, keep doing that. It's just keep it going, and maybe do this for, depends how knotty or tangled your doll's hair is, until you think it's getting pretty straight. And of course, you can go and get a brush and brush it out in the water, because that always works. With my knots, I brush it out in the water sometimes so it can be pretty straight. So just moisturize it, make sure you're getting it all clean, and all the dirt from over the years will be cleaned out. So just keep on doing that. Just keep washing it, and I'll come back when it is fully clean. So I've almost finished scrubbing it and cleaning out the hair. So as you can see, it's already getting a bit more straight, and it's actually getting more like clean. You can see maybe from there a little bit of all the dirt that's in there from over the years. So we're just going to keep scrubbing until it is fully cleansed. And I've been doing this for maybe now 8 minutes or so, and it is getting much better. So just keep doing it and try to cover the eyes as much as you can. So I finished washing their hair, and now the next step is to rinse it under clean and not soapy water so we can get all the soap out, and then we'll just leave it to dry. So when it's drying, just lay it down flat, and before you do that, of course, you can just brush it out a little bit and just lay it flat. And I took off the tissues and the tape, and I just made sure there was no water in her eyes, and there was a bit, so but I fixed it, because tape does move around. So just try to get all the water out, and of course you can get maybe a towel and dry up her hair and stuff a bit faster. So while your doll is drying, you can get the all your other clothes, because the ones that she has, which are right here, as you can see, are threading over there, and I don't really want that on her for a while. So I might choose this bee dress that I have, or maybe this shirt and pants. And I need to find matching boots that are the same color so that she can wear. But yeah, I have all these from other Blythe dolls. And of course you can make your own clothes. But if you have a Blythe doll, it would come with Blythe clothes, at least one pair. So yeah, and you can also just buy packs like this off eBay or off in the shops if they're around, just packs of clothes. This is where I got a few of mine. And I've got other ones. Me and Pop have other ones. Me and Bubble have other ones. And yeah. So I think I might choose either this dress or these two pants, but at the end of the video I have all these different kinds of looks on her, so you can see all the different possibilities of what she could be wearing. And if you have only one and it is threading, you can try to tuck it in and maybe tape it down or glue it down, like hot glue it down so that it doesn't show, or you can sew it back. Okay, so her hair is almost dry. It's getting drier. So what I'm going to be doing is, or you can of course leave her overnight, it would actually be better, but I'm just going to brush out her hair. So just brushing it out. Sorry, I went off camera then. Just brush out the hair really well, because this will make it straight. But of course my doll has really curly hair, so it will be curly. So of course you can curl it, or you can put it up. So I'm putting mine up into a plait or a braid, so that it doesn't show too much all the frizz that will pop up. But I'll have different hairstyles at the end of the little fashion show thing, at the end of the video. So this now is neater than it was. If I put it into a ponytail, you can see that there are no bits flicking out, and it's just much neater. And it works most of the time, unless your doll has really bad hair. You'll have to use shampoo and conditioner and straighteners and all that stuff. But yeah, this is actually getting really good. I'm really happy with it. And yes, so I also have my body here. She has bits of hair, don't know if you can see it, bits of hair stuck in her joints. Now the way to get rid of these are either tweezers and pull them out, or you can take, or if it's a doll that you can take off the arms, take it out and pull out the hair, or you can get scissors, and cut off the hair, or you could pull it off. There are many different ways, and it just depends how stuck it actually is, and mine is rather stuck and I can't take off the arms, so I guess I'll have to maybe dig in with a little bit with the scissors so I can make it the hair come out. Sorry, Pop, why do I keep saying Pop? Bubble, she, in celebration of me doing a good job with the hair, she kind of threw some leaves. Anyway, so I got out the hair from the arm, and sorry, the birds are kind of loud out here. Now with the underwear, as you can see, the paint's kind of come off, but I could repaint that, but I'm not going to do that today because I don't really have any paint on hand with me, and I'm not going to really do that. So, and I think it looks okay like that. So, of course you can paint the underwear or paint the skin again if it's bad. And now to get little marks off, you can use the soap method that we did with the hair before, or you could get a sponge and put soap on it and rub it off, or you could get one of those magic erasers and wet it and take it off. So there's many different ways, but because my doll doesn't have many scratches, I am not going to do anything about it. So the hair's, oh, sorry, I'm going from point to point. So the hair's pretty much dry now. Woohoo! Good job, Bubble. So anyway, so now that the hair's pretty much dry, I'm going to be plaiting it or braiding it, whichever way you would like to call it, so it doesn't get really knotty straight away, because when it's kind of damp, I want it to get better really well, because I don't want it to be all frizzy again. Isn't that a good idea, Pop?
You mean Bubble?
Bubble! I'm not going well today.
Yes, it's true.
Okay, so I'm going to be just doing that, and yeah. You can use hair elastics, or like rubber bands. So I'm using these loom bands because they are very good, and because she's a small doll, I can put them on easier. So I'm just going to attach the head back. There. Okay. I attach the head, and now I will be starting to braid. So I did the braid, and it looks like this. And sorry, you might not be able to see it because I don't really have a good camera, but you can see a little bit that I braided it. And yeah, I may find, like, you could, if you have some really small clips, you can clip down extra hair, which I might do. And with a fringe, I would usually cut it, but I don't really want to risk anything like that. So I'm just going to leave it off to the side and probably clip it down. But yeah, she looks really nice now, like much better than she did before. So yeah, and I do not have any before and after pictures in this video. It's just because I forgot all about it and I just remembered when I was doing the hair. So anyway, so yeah, that's her hair. It looks pretty nice. And the next step is now clothes. So I'm just going to get out some of my good clothes that I have, and now next would be the photo shoot. Introducing Blythe. So sorry about the different backgrounds. We are in a different area. So introducing Blythe. So this is the finish of Blythe. I think she turned out really cool. So over here is the hair that I did, and I picked out some nice clothes for her. And yeah, so the set of photos will be next, and I just wanted to show you the finish. And sorry I didn't have any before and after pictures because I completely forgot. But yeah, so this is Blythe or finish. So I hope you found this video helpful and you enjoyed it. And I definitely liked fixing up my Blythe doll. So here she is one more time. And you will see her in a few more videos because now she'll be interacting with us Littlest Pet Shops. And yes, yeah, I'm very glad that I fixed her up. And we do have a second one, which we will show, which we will show soon. So yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this tutorial and video, and like and subscribe, thumbs up, and have an amazing day.